Hi, everybody. Scott here. Welcome to the Phyllis Files. One imperfect soul's search for spiritual meaning in a world that's gone crazy. So, this next bit of information for you to wonder about is one of my favorite lines from one of my favorite movies, from The Wizard of Oz. And at some point, the Wicked Witch flies across the sky and says, "Surrender, Dorothy." And it's completely contrary to my thinking. Phyllis never says, give up. Phyllis never says it's over. And for me, that I found spiritually, that starting with coming from a place of surrendering, I don't know, I give up, it's none of my business. Oh gosh, as I try to find spiritual meaning in this crazy world, the first thing that I need to do is surrender to the idea that I'm powerless over what's really going on in the world, and that's tough for my ego, for Phyllis to handle, to accept that I can't solve what's going on in the Middle East. Just choose one place, my gosh, in the world. But what I can do is surrender to the fact that I can't help what's going on, but together we come together, then we can do some interesting work together. But it starts from a place of, I'm one tiny fractal of divinity, and I share this with you. I want you to know that you're important. You're so sacred. It's important that you're here. Even if, like me, you're feeling really powerless. How do we help? What do we do? How do we help our brothers and sisters on the planet of whatever variation? But the first thing is to understand, and this is what I practice every day, is that I'm a fractal of divinity, and so are you. Meaning I'm a piece of some wonderful divinity. Doesn't mean religion, but I'm special. I'm a sacred soul having a temporary human experience, and so are you. And so let's go dial all the way back to, I might not be able to fix what's going on, and I find that overwhelming. I want to be of service, but if I surrender and say, I give up trying to control others, I give up, we could say, shoulding all over other people. You should behave this way, I should behave this way, I know how things should be. Just surrender to, I'm just this little soul having a temporary human experience, but I'm sacred and I matter. And so I have to fix me first. I have to fix all the things in me first before I start to tackle or come together in community with you and try to fix what's going on in the world. But it starts with, where am I at war with people, places, and things? It's an inside job, and we're going to talk about practical ways to kind of look at what's going on for us, because it's so easy. Phyllis wants me to focus on all of your multiple shortcomings, because God knows you have many. But the much harder work is to stop and say, well, wait a minute, where does Scott need to change in order to fit himself into some spiritual scheme in the world? So I look forward to chatting with you more. Namaste.